offer a variety of breaks from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
What's happening, guys? Happy Friday. Welcome in.
Good Friday morning.
Good Friday. We're back after a week off.
I missed last week.
Yeah, you were out of town.
A little bit of vacation time.
Yeah, how was it?
That was good. Went back to Ohio, Columbus area to visit Laura's parents and her sister, and Amberly's cousins are there, and her brother came in from California.
Cool.
So yeah, the whole family together.
Nice.
Good time.
Yeah, you gone for about a week. Was it like Wednesday?
We were Wednesday to Wednesday. Yep. Got there Wednesday last week. Thursday we spent the whole day at Cedar Point.
Nice.
Was a good time.
Yep.
Did a boatload of roller coasters.
Yep. How many times did you go on the roller coaster that you just saw the report on yesterday that people were stranded in the air for a while?
Yeah. That's Siren's Curse. Siren's Curse is a brand new roller coaster. Just opened like the end of June, so it's not even been open a month yet. And it's already stranded people like 3 times at the top. I went once. I think Laura and Amberly went twice.
Okay.
It's a fun roller coaster.
Yeah.
But it has kind of this unique feature where you go up to the top of the hill, right? And then you kind of level out and drive out onto a platform that's the end of the track.
Okay.
And then you sit there for a little bit, and then the platform starts to drop until the platform is completely vertical and you're facing straight down.
Is it a normal like seat roller coaster? You're not hanging or anything?
Yeah, it's normal seat with the shoulder straps.
Yep.
But it rotates 45 degrees until you're facing straight down, but it doesn't drop you yet. So you got some time to think about it.
Right.
And then out of the blue, whoop, It drops you and you go like straight down.
That's awesome.
And so they've been having issues with the mechanism, with that tilt mechanism.
So are people getting stuck with it like this, or are they getting stuck with it like that?
So the first two got stuck like this.
Yeah.
The one that happened this week got stuck at a 45-degree, like at an angle.
Oh, so it's not even connected to the face track yet?
Yeah.
It's just like hanging there?
Yes. Yes.
That's brutal.
Right? And they have to evacuate.
Oh, yeah, because they can't. Oh.
They have to evacuate. They
so
don't
how are they
just
pulling people off there?
Yeah, they're like roping people in and escorting them off and stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be terrifying.
Yeah, pretty wild.
Well, good thing you faded that part of the.
I didn't have to get evac'd from a roller coaster.
I feel like Cedar Point. Oh, I guess all the amusement parks, like any new ride, always has
a breaking
at least
period
a couple
or something
of like issues.
Yeah. So, who's hanging out with us this morning? Say hi. Let us know in the comments that you are rocking with us while we chat a little bit about Cedar Point. Cedar Point's an impressive park.
Yeah.
Because it has so many roller coasters.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what the number is, but like a lot of theme parks have like 3 roller coasters. They've got like one modern one old wooden rickety one.
That's Valley Fair to a T.
And one that goes upside down.
Right.
Yep. Like I feel like that's like the 3 standard roller coasters for a lot of amusement parks.
Yep.
They've got like 14 roller coasters.
Yeah, it is like the legit like thrill seeker park.
Yeah.
More so.
Yeah.
Is that the biggest? Like, what's the best amusement park in the country?
I mean, I don't know if there's a best, but we did look up the biggest roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently this one in Cedar Point is number 2. It's like 310 feet tall and goes 94 miles per hour.
Oh, that's at like they did that one a few years ago.
The faster one is in New Jersey.
Okay.
It's I think it's like the King Dakar.
That's the one where it like legit like shoots you out and you go straight
King
out.
Dakar goes like 124 miles per hour.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yes.
It's fun.
Cool. What else did you do out there?
Visit a couple card shops.
Yeah.
Visited 3 card shops in Ohio. I visited Father and Son Sports Cards in, I don't know if that's considered Worthington or Dublin. And it was a newer store. I think it's open in the last 2 years.
Okay.
No one ever said hi to me.
Really?
So I got to go into Father Son Sports Cards and walked around and checked out all the singles. They had a really sick Kirby Puckett, old from Upper Deck Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Relic Auto Kirby Puckett. That
cool.
was awesome.
Yeah.
They had some guy live on maybe Whatnot in the back, but yet no one said hi to me. So I walked around for a little while, checked it out, and bounced out of there. I got a chance to visit my friend Ron, who owns Triple Play Sports Cards in Westerville.
Yeah, you told me about that trip.
So spent a lot of time hanging out, talking to Ron there. That was really cool.
That's like your well, maybe not original LCS, but when you were
He's
out
not
in
my
Ohio.
original. I get to visit him too. But I lived in Westerville for a number of years, so Ron was my local card shop for a while. But the guy that got me back into the hobby was All Pro Sports Cards in Cuyahoga Falls,
Okay.
Rich. And so I drove up to Northeast Ohio Saturday night for a poker game with my old poker buddies.
Got it.
And hang out with those guys. And I stopped in and visited Rich. And yeah, he's the one that kind of got me back into the hobby, like 2004, 2005 time frame.
That's pretty cool.
So, and at that point, the hobby was rocking in Cuyahoga Falls, which is right next to Akron. Because
that's LeBron's entry
LeBron,
right there.
0304 was LeBron rookie time.
Yep.
And so the market in that world was like popping because LeBron was even more of a buzz than he was everywhere else.
Yeah, I mean, because
he was from Akron.
For that reason, you should have a bunch of 0304 exquisite stuff and all this cool top strom stuff and everything, right?
I should have a mountain of that stuff.
You could have gotten it off for super cheap.
Seriously. I remember at one point, Rich in his store had like 8 LeBron autographed jerseys like across, and it was like his McDonald's All-American one,
And St.
and the
Vincent, St.
different
Mary,
variations, St.
and-
Vincent, St. Mary's. He had all the different variations ones. And, they're just chilling. All the LeBron jerseys up there, because that's the local shop.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about. Like, as it like we look at what we could do with different players for like local guys, and obviously there's a handful of different guys, but it's wild to think like you'd have rookie year LeBron stuff because that's the local. That's your local player.
Local guy. Yeah, I mean, right. I mean, people were excited about him in high school.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, this card shop is the closest card shop to LeBron's house.
Got it. Okay.
So
that's wild.
Yeah.
You got to think like there's some little shop in Maine probably that has a bunch of like Cooper Flag autograph
Right.
stuff in their spot.
Right.
That's funny.
Yep.
Cool.
Exactly. So it was a good trip. Got some poker in, got some roller coasters, and got to visit some
card shops.
Card shops.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
do I get to write that trip off since it was a business trip with card shop visits?
I mean, you were doing some marketing and everything like that, right? I'd say that might be a question for cross-check.
Business meetings.
Good. And the store didn't burn down while you were gone, so that was good. Emil didn't get in trouble. That's always a good thing.
Yep. Emil's not fired.
Not quite, not yet. We'll see what today brings.
Yeah.
So
No,
good.
was
You
good.
missed a big release while you were gone.
I did miss a big release.
Well, I guess technically you came back on.
I got
release
back
day.
on release day.
Yeah.
I actually popped into the store so I could open a little bit.
Yeah.
So I didn't entirely miss Topps Chrome, but I wasn't like immersed in it.
Yeah.
all
That,
day
that was
like
still
you
that was
guys
still
were, so.
calculated. That was a
Yeah,
calculated
it was,
return
it
date.
was, so. No, Topps Chrome is always an awesome release.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
100%.
So, yeah.
Cool. I was gonna ask you. We saw you sitting there for a little while with that spot in your cart. I didn't know what had happened there with why you weren't able to get it through. I was worried. Like, did something? We just pushed an update, I think a couple days ago, on the app to fix some things that were a little bit, weird on the back end from a previous update, but it didn't affect anything checkout wise. So.
Might just be an Al problem.
Yeah, I'd say that's a old man can't figure out how to run the computer type of issue. Cards and Catch on YouTube asks, "What's the best card you've pulled in Topps Chrome so far?" That's a good question. Actually, I haven't been able to see everything that we pulled. I didn't see much of Titus's. Titus pulled actually a big card yesterday. Pete Crow Armstrong, Future Stars Red Auto. To
That's nice.
5, which that's going to be a big one. Paul Skeen's Ultraviolet ink. He also, I think in that 6 case, Titus had a black geometric James Wood to 10
Yeah,
and
that's
a black
nice.
geometric Haesung Kim to 10.
Yep. In
So
the same break.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep. Out of the Delight exclusives.
Yeah, I mean the Legend autos have been really cool.
And they've been popping up pretty solidly
yeah,
too.
Yeah, I mean in Delight they're gonna pop because
Yep.
that's where you get them.
Yeah.
We had a case in the store that had 5 Legends autos in it.
Yeah, I saw that. That was
5
wasn't here for
Legends
that, but that was
autos.
wild.
I think it had like 5 Legends autos, 4 gold autos, a radiating rookies auto, an orange auto, and a black and white mini diamonds auto.
Right.
One.
Yeah, that's wild. That's all the autos.
in one case.
That's crazy.
So that was kind of nuts.
Have we gotten a check-in on what Chan-Ho Park Topps Chrome autos are selling?
I haven't
yet?
looked at Chan-Ho Park.
We talked about it 2 weeks ago.
We did. We talked about Chan-Ho Park autos. That was my prediction.
Let's see if any have popped yet. Let's see. There's
there
a
it is.
refractor auto at 50.
No, that's the base.
It is the base. $300 on bids with 3 days left.
Woo!
There's an orange up for 3,000 or best offer. Let's see if any have sold. Oh, there is one that's sold.
Oh,
1,300 or best offer.
all right.
What's your guess on that?
I'm gonna go 450.
450. I was thinking a little higher.
I'm gonna go 450 on that one.
I'm going 7.
Wow! On Chan-Ho Park.
I'm going on Topps Chrome. First Topps Chrome auto to sell.
That's not it.
It's not popping up on Card Ladder for me. Going by date sold. Weird.
Huh.
Let's go to 130 point and see if it pops up.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about this because last year it was Fernando Valenzuela
Yep.
that I predicted would be a big seller,
Which he was.
which he ended up being a big. Holy
900.
Holy cow.
First one to sell, best offer accepted,
$900
for the base out of 50.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, that's wild.
That is a card that no one besides our crew that's been listening to us is going to have on their radar at all. I guarantee you, there are people right now on Sports Cards Nonsense crying about the box that they opened
with the Chan
Ho Park Auto.
Who is this guy? That's what I would have done.
Yeah,
I didn't know
I got some crappy 47-year-old pitcher.
That's the complaint about putting too many pictures in products.
Yeah,
right?
guaranteed somebody's going to pull this Chan Ho Park out and be like, oh, some crappy Dodgers pitcher I've never heard of.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Man, $900 is crazy.
That is bonkers right there. That's crazy. So, well, Chan Ho Park is the guy to chase.
About to get.
Is he available in the player break?
I don't know. Let's see, actually.
Let's see if he's available. If somebody popped him or not.
And Chan Ho Park.
He is available. How much is he?
189.
189 to chase a Chan Ho Park $900 card. Woo.
What's the
color gonna
Yeah,
get?
seriously.
Holy moly!
Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
Who is he paired with in that break?
Some Dodgers base only player.
Okay.
So what I had done on the pick your player break, and this is mainly just he's with Blake Snell. Yeah. Just to ease the skunk of some of those auto only guys, especially the legend guys. Paired them with a player that was base only, so you still have chances at color and stuff like that. Yeah. So obviously we got the Legends autos and Topps Chrome. Did you see? I know you were gone. I'm sure you saw it. What they're doing with the Hall of Fame class?
Yes. Yeah.
I thought that was the coolest. Like something I never thought of in a million years. Like a really really cool, progressive type of chase.
Over the course of the next 7 years, they're going to release a different parallel color.
Yeah.
So in year 1. You're going to get the out of 150
of the 2025 Hall of Fame class.
Correct.
So CC, Ichiro, and I think it's like Billy Wagner or someone like that.
Yep. And then next year, you're going to get the out of 150 of
the 26
class. But then you're also going to get the out of 99 of the 25 class.
Yep.
And then it's going to continue down the line until they've released, the 75 and the 50 and the 25 and the 5.
Correct.
And the super fracture. So you're going to have, in 7 years, you're going to have different parallels for 7 different Hall of Fame classes.
Correct.
As chases. That's going to be really cool.
I think those are really interesting holds. Like, I think they're going to sell really well out of the gates. Yeah. But I think those are interesting holds as people hit the lower colored stuff. And, you're talking about a 7-year hold.
And they want to, maybe chase the rainbow or something like that.
I think I've got to think there's going to be people chasing the rainbow. Like, I kind of want to chase the rainbow with some of these guys.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
But then you have to wait 7 years to hit the super. But if you had or if you just hit a red in 2030,
then
you'd be like, okay, can I go back and get all the rest and then try to get the super next year?
Yeah.
And it's going to be, obviously, it's all Hall of Famers, so it's all interesting guys.
I think the hobby has a little adjusting to do on its perception of Topps Chrome.
Yeah.
Because Topps is transforming Topps Chrome into a different product than it has been in the past, few years ago, right? Yeah. And because what we're seeing is they are adding more non-autograph chases and non-autograph hits, essentially.
Yep.
Short prints, case hit type things.
Yep.
That changes the narrative of, it's too many base autos or too many autographs on the checklist, so it's diluted. We've seen this with Optic Football, right? Optic Football arguably has the worst autograph checklist of all time.
Yeah.
Right? It's not impressive.
Outside of a couple top rookies chasing.
Two guys, whatever, right? And historically, Optic Football has been, I know I'm going to get a $10 auto.
Right.
It's $1,000 box.
Yeah, and I'm chasing it downtown.
It's
That's
$1,000 box. I know I'm going to get a $10 auto. I'm not buying Optic Football to get a big auto.
Yeah.
And it feels like Topps is going down that road. Right? It used to be that Topps Chrome basically had nothing in it except for autographs and rainbow colors. Right? Traditional orange, red, orange, gold, green, blue.
Yeah, I mean, 2020, we're sleeping in top loading like prism refractors and X-fractors because those were hits, right?
Right. And so, so you had to hit a good auto in Topps Chrome.
Correct.
Or you had to hit a gold of the top rookie or something in Topps Chrome. That's not the case anymore.
No, it really isn't.
There is a lot of stuff that you can hit that has the opportunity to sell for more than what the auto is going to sell for in your box.
Yeah, the discourse over like, oh, I'm not going to buy a box of Topps Chrome because I don't want to get a base out of some random guy is so flawed because like it's not all about the auto anymore.
Well, I mean, and I can see like baseball collectors are baseball collectors.
Right.
Maybe they haven't been buying a ton of football, but I think football collectors years ago got over I have to hit a good auto for it to be worth buying.
Correct.
Baseball collectors are just a little behind, but it's not their fault. It's Topps. Like Topps has been behind.
Correct.
At making the product better.
Yep.
Right. Until now.
Yep.
Right. So we're seeing helixes and we're seeing Let's Goes. I mean, we hit that Let's Go Otani.
Massive.
That's going to be a big card.
Yep.
Like it's going to sell for way more than the auto in the box.
100%.
Right.
Yep.
So I just think it's a different dynamic with Topps Chrome that people are going to have to get used to.
Yeah.
You're going to start to see teams priced a little bit more around their Let's Go chases.
Correct.
And their helix chases.
Yep.
And what's the lightning parallel inserts and those kinds of things instead of just what their autograph chase is.
Yep. Yeah, the shadow etch they added this year.
The etch is awesome.
They look great, like all that sort of stuff. So
right.
yeah. It's also I really like that Optic Football comparison because Optic Football you're chasing like downtowns, and then you have like Rookie Kings or whatever, which are another type of short print, but obviously way less desirable. But people only care about the downtowns. Like you're literally downtown chasing in Optic Football.
Right.
Like that's where, and you have so much more to chase with all these short print inserts in Topps Chrome Baseball.
Yeah.
That are all going to sell well.
Right. We've seen blasters be hot.
Yeah, blasters
have been hot in the store. In the store, people are rocking through blasters.
Yeah.
So we probably make some blasters available for
100%
for rewards points too
100%.
for people. So we've got plenty of those blasters, and they're at MSRP.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
a nice
great.
thing too.
So
yeah,
you're not dealing with secondary market prices on blasters.
Yeah, we'll probably get those up a little bit later today. So for this week's Blue Diamonds.
Hidden Gems. Yeah, I mean Hidden Gems, another one of those chases.
Yep.
So
Mike's got good taste holding out for the Daniel Schneemann.
So yeah, I think it'll be an interesting adjustment.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes seeing these cards sell, right?
Correct.
Like we're gonna start in the next handful of days. We're gonna start to see Let's Go sell and the
helixes and the
helix and the
etches.
etch. Yeah, we're gonna start to see all this stuff sell, and that's gonna shape a little bit like what the perceived chases are.
Yeah, I think so too.
So
yep.
But it seems pretty stable. I mean, Topps Chrome seems pretty stable from a market perspective. We started out a little bit lower than market. I think like the big guys like Blowout Cards and these guys were at like 3 1/4.
Correct, on Hobby.
On Hobby, and we started out for our rewards members at 279. So I think that we're probably going to see it settle around 300.
Yeah,
probably right in between there.
Yep.
And it looks pretty stable. So.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, another thing, we look at what happened last year with a similar type of product where it did end up drying up and going back. Like, there's a point in time during the MVP buyback chase, like, as these guys are winning MVP, that we had 0 Topps Chrome in stock.
Yeah, I mean, the reality of the market, everybody talks about how much Topps makes. The reality is everyone was sold out. Everyone was sold out, including Tops.
You could not get
in
Topps Chrome
3
anywhere.
weeks last year.
Yeah, you couldn't get it anywhere.
In 3 weeks, it was gone. We couldn't get it. Tops didn't have it. Dealers were sold out across the country in 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was brutal not having anything.
So we're looking at Topps Chrome like, man, like it feels like we have to buy as much as we can.
Just like
and look at what's Topps Chrome, what's 2024 Topps Chrome selling for now.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, we play the same game as you guys do sometimes, right? Like the speculating game. You know, you might do it a little bit more on singles where you're like, hey, I'm gonna buy this auto for 100 because I think it could go to 200. Like sometimes we take positions in product, thinking, you know, analyzing how we think it's gonna perform. And you know, the reality is last year's Topps Chrome hobby box for baseball is over $400. It's over $400. So, and that's just because there isn't any.
Correct.
It sells out. So I don't generally give like investing advice or hold advice, but in a market where there's way more demand than supply, products are going to sell out, and when they sell out, they go up.
Yep.
You know, whether or not, you know, at $400 a box, we think it's a great value to rip. I would argue that 2024 Topps Chrome baseball at $410 is not an awesome value to rip.
Correct.
And 2025 baseball, when it dries up, when Topps Chrome 25 dries up, I'm not arguing that it would be a good rip at $400, but it's hard to argue with the fact that you could buy a case, have it go up $100 a box, and be up $1,200. Right. 100%. So, you know, kind of an interesting market, and there are plenty of collectors who play that game with sealed wax.
100%.
In addition to doing that with singles.
Yep. 100%.
So, I mean, it has been. I'm not sure there has been a baseball product that Topps had available after a month past release in the
not even last week.
In the last year, Topps has been sold out within a month on every baseball release.
Yeah, it's been absolutely wild.
So
yeah, and that's the cat and mouse game we play with every single release.
Right.
Trying to make sure we have enough, so if and when they sell out, we can't get any more. We're set for the next however long period of time, and making sure we're getting it at the right price. Yeah, it's kind of wild market wise.
Yeah. So we'll keep watching it. We'll keep reporting back what we see. Let us know what you guys are seeing out there in the market too. If you see any anomalies like Chan-Ho Park or any wild sales that pop out there, make sure you give us heads up on that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, so. They have done. Did you see that Nolan Ryan, the World Series champion auto that we hit? I figured you'd love that card.
I like that card.
Yeah.
I like that card. I pulled one. I pulled a World Series champion auto when I stopped in on Wednesday. I pulled a Randy Johnson.
Oh, sweet.
So
yeah, stuff like that they're adding that just makes it
cool.
Like attainable hits that you can actually hit that are just really, really cool.
Yep.
So
I also pulled a dual auto.
Oh, really?
A dual auto redemption of David Ortiz and Pedro Martinez.
Oh, that's sick. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's actually a great dual auto.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
So yeah, I pulled that in a Delight.
Nice.
Delight case.
Perfect.
So I was like, oh, that's kind of sweet.
Yeah. No, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Well, more Topps Chrome coming. We'll have some Topps Chrome saved for next week. Live at the National.
Next week's a big week.
Woo!
It came up quick on industry. It snuck up on us. I had to sneak my vacation in ahead of it.
Right. Seriously.
But yeah, I mean, you're hitting the road Monday.
Yep. I'll take off Monday afternoon. You know, we'll start setting up on Tuesday. And then Wednesday to Sunday, it is just go time.
I like this. This is going to be my favorite national of all time. Do you know why?
Why is that? I don't know. Let me think. Favorite? It's not just because it's in Chicago.
Nope, been there.
No, I don't know why.
My favorite national of all time, because a couple of weeks ago, some folks from Upper Deck hit me up asking, telling me they were going to be in town and wanting to meet up on Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, is it because you don't have to set up? What a
So,
jerk.
So I got to stay back.
Yeah.
I got to meet with them on Tuesday. I fly in Wednesday. So this will be the first national in the history of the company that I don't have to set up at.
Yep. You know, I have some buttons to push that I can make it not your favorite national.
No, you're gonna, like Ryan,
we're missing this.
We're missing this.
I can't put that into the world.
Yeah,
I can't put that into the world.
You're sealing your own fate with those jinxes.
I'm gonna stop talking.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, maybe I should withhold that proclamation
until
after the national, because it could be my best national ever, or it could be my worst national ever with you in charge of all of the setup. So
no pressure. Just one request. The remote?
No.
No.
Please do not crash my van into the parking garage again.
No parking garages anymore.
The last time we were in Chicago,
it was 2 years ago.
Emil crashed our transit van in the parking garage, in the parking ramp.
Yeah, which is more impressive when you know that the van was already in the parking ramp.
It was already in the parking ramp in the appropriate section.
Okay, but it was a stupid setup.
No.
It was
a stupid driver. It was parked in the parking ramp in the appropriate, like, tall vehicle section.
Yeah.
And instead of Emil backing out and exiting out the tall people section,
I went the wrong way.
He drove it into the normal car section and took out the roof of the.
I didn't take out the roof.
You totally took it out.
I took out the van fit because I was going slow. I took out the rear backup camera.
Because he drove it through the Short Kings part of the ramp.
The embarrassment when I pulled into the National, because this is when we pulled right up to unload our booth. I opened the doors and the camera's hanging by 2 wires.
Seriously. Yeah, so the camera is perched. The camera's perched at the back top of the van.
Yeah.
And so he scraped the camera off. Well, he pulls up to where we're going to load the van, and the camera's just dangling from the cord. The whole camera assembly is just dangling from the cord off the back of the van.
Yeah, I messed up. Honestly, the worst part about that probably wasn't showing you that the camera was ripped off. It was the fact that there was someone else in the parking ramp right at that time watching me do that. And he's like, "Yeah, I think you're a little tight. I think you messed something up." I was like, "Oh my goodness, what a good look for the company. This kid driving the real sports cars van, just crushing it."
Yeah.
So yeah, no more. I know the appropriate parking ramp to go in and where I can and cannot go.
Where you can park and where you have to, the direction you have to exit.
Just get out from the street. Yeah, we're just not going to go back
into
around.
the ramp.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
You live and you learn. What do you do?
It let a little air out of the tires.
That's what I'll have to do. Yeah.
Then you can squeak right through.
I thought you had the air suspension on that thing that I could just drop.
Low rider.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. But no, it's gonna be a fun week. It's gonna be a fun week.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. We've got some fun stuff planned.
Yep. All those breaks are teased in the app, so if you haven't seen yet, they're all in the available carousel.
You can look through all of
the
national exclusive breaks.
Yep.
That are teased in there. See what's coming. So
we'll have a couple special breaks every single day, and then we'll still be live from home like always with Andrew Nags, Jay, and Russ being from the respective shops, and then me from the National for the first bit, and then I think Titus and Nags are coming in on the weekend to take over.
Yep.
So
sweet. Do we still have tickets available for the
Chicago
Dogs game?
Yeah, I think there are a few tickets available.
So we're doing our summer road trip meetup, and it looks like we've got 5 tickets available
for sale. And then
a handful
more
rewards.
Look.
We've got some rewards tickets available potentially here.
That's not it. So then there's 10 available for rewards.
10 rewards tickets available. All right, so
Yep.
we've still got tickets available, guys. Come join us at the Chicago Dogs game Friday night. Well, that'll be a good time.
Yeah, there'll be a throwback because we've never done, at least, or I have not done with the company like an outing like that at the National. I know you guys did it a couple times with like the White Sox game.
We did a White Sox
an
game
Indians
and we
game.
did an Indians game.
Yep.
But
I'm allowed to say that. That was back when they were the Indians.
Yeah,
right?
they were the Indians. You don't have to say Guardians.
Perfect.
That was a fun game. That was Ohtani's first ever multi-home run game.
That's sick, actually. That's really cool.
I remember chatting. I forget who I was talking to, but I remember chatting with somebody because you could buy a base from the game. You could like pre-buy the base from the game.
Okay.
At a little station in the stadium in Cleveland. And we walked by and it was like $200 for a base. And it's like Ohtani's rookie year.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, it'd be pretty cool to buy an Ohtani base for $200 for an Ohtani rookie year base, an actual game used base. And he hits 2 bombs and we're walking out. We're like, we should buy that base if it's still there. And we get to the place where they're selling the base, $600.
That's so
Talk about dynamic pricing.
Yeah,
right
seriously.
there. There's some in-stadium dynamic pricing. So the base was still, one of the bases was still available, but now it's $600 instead of $200 for his first multi-home run game.
And it probably is still a bad decision not to have bought that.
It might be a valuable base.
I'm really curious on if any bases
Do
have
bases
sold.
sell? Like, I'm not sure that I really pay attention.
I haven't looked up the used base market lately. Game.
Just say game base, yeah.
You're gonna get a whole bunch of.
Sort by highest.
No.
A card with a piece of a base in it.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
At a minimum, you could sell it to Tops.
Right.
At a minimum, you could sell the rookie base to Tops, and they could make some. What's the product that has the rookie materials in it?
Rookie materials.
With the-
Inception.
Tribute. No,
Inception does
Inception.
they do the first milestones
Yeah,
bases.
Yeah, you can totally sell that.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of these Ohtani
Base cards.
base cards are wild.
Yeah,
Like,
$1,000.
Not base cards, cards with the base in them. Oh, here we go. That's
50-50
signed.
season.
50-50 season, game used, asking 50,000. Game used, home run base signed. Career hit number 954. So, I mean, that's a random one from 2025. That's
Man, you'd be crushing with that base.
that's
You
really
would be crushing because you'd have a base from his first multi-homer game. That would be pretty awesome.
I'm curious on like what any bases sell for.
Yeah.
And here's a ball. Game you. I wonder if he pitched with this or something.
I don't know.
Oh, this is MLB debut ball.
Woo.
I don't think he touched it though, but still.
Yeah. What other? Did I miss any other releases this week?
We had Topps Chrome, then we had Luminance Football.
Luminance.
Yep.
Did
And then
that,
we've got
they did NIL again.
Yeah, so there was no checklist out. There still isn't a checklist out. So we weren't able to. I didn't throw the NIL spot originally in there, but then we had seen some ripped in the store and then some pop on eBay with basically the same NIL checklist. But yeah, Luminance is. I've really liked Luminance because it has that like stadium club type feel,
Right.
where it's super like picturesque focused. Like it's just a cool collector's product, I feel like.
Yep.
And those big chases, like, some of these rookies are actually selling really well. Travis Hunter autos are selling great. Ashton Genty autos are selling great. Shador Sanders autos are selling great. Who's the I'm blanking on the other dude I was gonna bring up, but there's a lot of guys that are Will Howard with the Steelers like selling great. So yeah, and these guys all have ink in these products, and then the NIL chase. So like for Elite comes out today, which is another really cool, one of the first products of the year. That again, no checklist out, but I saw a Bryce Underwood and a Arch Manning NIL auto already on eBay.
Okay.
So we have the NIL spot in there. Honestly, I think that NIL spot is the best spot in the break.
It's a good spot. I mean, we saw that in, what was it, Score?
In Score, yep.
In Score, we saw the NIL stuff selling really, really well.
Jeremiah Smith is selling better than all.
I mean,
of them. It's
it
crazy.
Feels like they're doing it right a little bit too, because they're not going so deep.
Correct.
Right? You
Yeah.
know, I mean, that was one of the challenges that we have with like Leaf.
Yeah. It's
Like when you're going 30 players deep in NIL, it gets kind of ick.
correct. You're not pulling a
But if you're just
random
picking
linebacker
off,
from
if
Minnesota.
you're just picking off the top QBs,
correct.
you know, you can make NIL work.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
those end up being pretty desirable.
And they went a little deeper than just top quarterbacks. There
But
are some
but
guys.
think
there.
about it, like if you had an NIL, NIL Justin Herbert auto,
correct.
or an NIL Lamar
Mm-hmm.
auto,
Yep.
those kind of that would be a collectible card.
I actually forgot that they did it last year. So some guys like Jackson Dart had an NIL
Oh, that's
auto
right.
from last year,
That's right.
which and he doesn't have autos in this year's product.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's crazy. I completely forgot. And like Will Howard had some NIL autos last year. So it's cool. It's cool to see it. And the fact that they have some big chases that haven't had any other autographs with Panini or Topps, or maybe some like random wild card auto or something, but like that's why Jeremiah Smith is selling so well, and Bryce Underwood coming in for his first year,
Right.
and some of these guys, Arch Manning obviously sells like crazy. So
Wait, to be fair, Arch Manning's been signing for like 3 years now
yeah, and he's still
as
selling
a backup to Brock Ewers,
great. Right, Quinn years.
or Quinn Ewers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's hype for him coming in this season too, like as a starter for now.
It'll be interesting. That'll be an interesting one to watch.
100%. I think Texas was ranked like number 1 in the
I
preseason
found it
polls.
really strange to come into a program knowing that you're going to sit behind somebody for multiple years.
Yeah, but a lot of these guys do that.
Man, I don't know. But is that an admission that maybe he's not as good as
I don't know.
I think I've heard Peyton and Eli say like he could be better than us.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like there's so many, like, you don't really see many true freshmen come in, or even like maybe some redshirt freshmen, but like Bryce Underwood's going to come in as a true freshman, and I feel like he's a true freshman, or he has for sure, because he just signed the NIL deal.
Right.
But you look at guys like like Joe Burrow spent a year at Ohio State not doing anything. Granted, he was way less highly touted than when he grew into that. A guy that had the hype of Arch to come in.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you live up to the hype of Arch Manning.
Well, it's kind of tough.
How do you live up to that hype, man? Holy
Yeah.
cow! Like, you got to have one heck of a strong head on your shoulders to follow in the footsteps of 3 NFL quarterbacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's bonkers.
But you also look at the spot he's in. He's had a year or two now to just develop, and I'm sure he redshirted one of the years, and now he can come in as a starter on a team that was a national championship caliber team last year that's going to be good again this year. Great coaching, great NIL money in Texas. Like,
I sent you a link to an ad, an Eli Manning ad
That's really
the other
funny.
day. This is a shout out to Card Vault.
Mhm.
Shout out to Card Vault. The ad they ran.
It's funny that you had just seen it, because I saw it a while ago when they
Yeah.
first posted it, and they must just be recycling it.
I'm
in.
sure they're rerunning
It was
that
so
ad. It's a
good.
great ad where Chris Costa, one of the owners of Card Vault, is in the video going up to a display case that has singles in it.
Yep.
And he's like,
Not
not again, right? And he pulls out a card
Yep.
from the singles display case. He goes, Tom,
Walks into the back.
are you pricing Eli Manning cards at $0 again? It was such a good ad. Like that, talk about perks of having Tom Brady be a part of your business now.
That was a really cool
Like
one.
that ad was immaculate. I was laughing out loud
It was really
to
good.
that ad. And Tom's just like, no,
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me. You know, Eli Manning cards priced at $0. That one was really, really good.
Yeah, that's a shtick that might not ever get old.
I also watched recently the show that Eli Manning did, and I only saw the first episode. It was where Baker Mayfield dressed up in a costume.
Okay.
And went on a tour with Bucks season ticket holders.
Okay.
And he was like in disguise.
Yeah.
And
like a stadium tour?
Yeah.
Okay.
He did like a stadium tour, facilities tour with all these season ticket holders, and they didn't know who he was the entire time.
That's really funny.
And then they did the big reveal at the almost like the undercover boss show.
Yeah. Well, I think I've seen Eli do that, not on a stadium tour, but like on like a D3 football team, or even a D1 like a tryout.
So he hosted the show, but I only saw one episode, so I don't know if that was the only episode that made it to the streaming platform, or if that was like the end of the show. Like, yep, no more of this one.
That's fine. I didn't know they were doing a show. I figured I saw some of the stuff I had seen, like Eli doing that. I figured it was just like a little one-off, like just video, where he's all makeup. He's got long hair and face mask and stuff, so no one knows it's Eli Manning. But he goes out there and he's just throwing darts the whole time, and like all these guys are looking like, who is this dude? Yeah. He comes out after the trial. It's like, yeah, I'm Eli Manning.
It was pretty funny. They go through and they're doing the tour through all the facility, and he's being obnoxious the whole time and asking dumb questions. So like if you're on this tour as a season ticket holder, you would be like, who is this guy?
Yeah,
why doesn't this guy shut up?
Seriously.
Right? Like, and then at the end they go into the practice facility, the indoor practice facility, and they give them an opportunity to like throw football, and they're like, if anybody from the group throws the football 30 yards, then everybody's going to get to take a football home. If anybody from the group throws a football 50 yards, then they're going to take a signed football home, right? And everybody's just like,
20 yards, maybe
5 yards, 10 yards, everything like that.
Yep.
And then he steps up last and just lets it rip, sails it over 50 yards, and everybody's like, what in the world?
That's really funny.
It was actually a good show. It was entertaining.
Yeah.
It was entertaining. So Al said it never got picked up.
Oh, so I wonder if it was just like a pilot.
So maybe it was a pilot that just never made it. But that was fun. That was good.
I'll check that out. Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah. So, well, we're getting up to time, so this is a time, if you've got any last-minute questions about the industry, our business, our breaking business, our shop business, product, anything like that, this is the time to ask those final questions before we wrap it up. And we've got breaks starting to drop here in just a few minutes. We've got Steve, our product manager for our app, in the house for our weekly meeting. So every Friday after we wrap up All Cards Ship, we've got about an hour-long meeting with Steve just to go over any app updates, keep working on the new feature pipeline, all of those kinds of things. So
Yep. Cross just asks, how much PWHL are you getting in? The answer is not enough.
Correct.
Yeah, not nearly
enough.
enough.
Have enough PWHL in stock.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try to reach out to whoever we can to try to get some more in. But it's gonna be another one that I guarantee they just didn't make a ton again. They probably made a little bit more than year one, but it's still gonna be super low production.
Correct.
So, which is a bummer, but we'll get it in. We'll try to keep it in stock as long as we can, and it was good. Last year's product was really, really good.
Yep.
So they added autos this year actually, which is cool.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
So all the top, young guns and some of the, vets in the league are going to have autographs on the product, which, first ever, like with what some of the base stuff out of PWHL sold for, the young guns, outburst, numbered parallels, stuff like that. Like, there's obviously a market for their cards. First ever autographs, I've got to think are going to perform really well. Also.
Right.
We'll see.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, that is going to wrap us up for Friday. It's good to be back. We will be at the National.
Mm-hmm.
We will be at the National. Should we do one from the National?
You probably should.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. We will be live from the National.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have our whole streaming set up
will.
there, so
We'll
we
be
can
all
just stream
set.
it just like this.
We will be live from the National for All Cards Ship
Mm-hmm.
next Friday. If you haven't booked tickets, you should still come out.
100%.
Absolutely come to the National.
Yep.
And we will see you all next Friday.
Thanks, guys.